Alright, let's figure this out. Right. Today is Year of the Dragon. I'm excited. I'll take this all in a second. I just want to scare a few people. Or make them just not even question it. Everyone, come watch me play a remake of the first game I ever played, the first game I ever beat, the first game I ever 100%, and and one of my top 10 of all time. Come ask what the other top 10 are, or just come watch the Spyro game I'm the most familiar with and enjoy watching me geek out for about a few hours. Alright, that link. Starting mildly early, like 5 minutes early, but we're good. I don't like the menu music, and I'm hoping I like the Reignited soundtrack for the new Spyro, or for Year of the Dragon, but we'll see. I wasn't a huge fan, or it didn't really seem to make a difference to me in the older ones, but hoping this one, 'cause this is my nostalgia. This is the important tracks to me, personally. So, let's see. Get that up, that up. I don't know, there's just something about the remixed soundtrack that doesn't sound as good. My nose itches and there's nothing I can do about this. I don't know what to do. Do I just itch it? What's up, Maz? How's it going? Oh, one more thing. So upon looking at the videos, I noticed that if you watch the YouTube gaming live streams on PC, and I don't know if it does this on other apps, it shows you the chat on the right. Hey Zero, what's up? So I'm going back to a basic OBS overlay just for a little bit. If it starts annoying people, then I'll put the chat back on it. I have the other one saved. I can go back at any time. It's just more of, this makes it better for nope, it's still showing chat. I think this makes it better for people who let me bump that down. Better who are watching on YouTube. And I don't have to worry about this because it saves the chat. I think that's everything. Alright. Ahoy, didn't finish 2 yet. Let's go. Got in the way. How is Let's Go? Also, let's start this up. Let's get that cutscene out of the way. I'm looking for words on it. Alright. This is very hot. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna surprise people with it later. How about that? I'm popping in. Oh my god, I can see so much better. I cut the eye holes out and I cut a mouth, and it's terrifying. I'm gonna be popping in and out today since I have to do certain things for Thanksgiving today. Why does everyone keep saying that? Thanksgiving is in like 5 days, a week. It's not like tomorrow. playing WAF while Spyro downloads. It's nice. I don't know how I feel about Bianca. Just walked into a cave with a phoenix in it. If there weren't going to be if there wasn't going to be furry porn before, now there definitely is going to be. Oh, that's cool. They use the same dragon models from the other one.
Stop her!
Hey Sid, what's up? Yeah, but since no one is working this weekend, it'll be Monday to Wednesday of the week. It's the best time. It's a good call. If I had to describe it in one word, it would be cute. I guess that's good. She looks weird, like her.
Capture the eggs, Your Highness.
Like
Every last one.
Like her head's not big enough.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Oh, that's good. The Rhino Queen. I don't remember what her name is. Empress. Sorceress? The Sorceress has bra, so no rhino titties. Like how the other dragons are fantastically inept at everything. Same.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other
What
side
fucking
of the
good are
world.
you?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro.
Oh,
you'll
they were
have to
never
go.
forgotten. Not for me.
Nobody else can fit down the holes. Yeah, come on, let's go! Find the eggs.
That's
and
not
bring
how
them
holes
back,
work.
Spyro.
He's
You're
not
our
gonna.
only chance. You got it.
He's not gonna magically be able to like fit all the way through now. They dared forget about Fireworks Factory. Oh my god, my childhood. It's so good. This is where you're really gonna start to see me fucking lose my mind. This soundtrack. Ah. You know, I'm starting to figure out what people don't like about the soundtrack. It kind of feels like the tracks are like slightly muted. Like they're just a little bit too like quiet. But I feel like I need to keep the Reignited soundtrack on for posterity. But holy shit, is this fucking amazing. Now here's my question. The Sparks immediately, yep, that's... They made this, I can officially say they made this game easier. Because in the first one you had to unlock the ability to point towards gems. That kind of bothers me and kind of doesn't. Because the gem pickup is like slightly worse in this game. First egg, here we go. Okay, so they kept the egg sound sort of. They kept it close enough where I'm not mad. How about that? I'll happily take it just because it means I have Gem Raider and Spyro as well. Yeah.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, you...
Thanks for teaching me how to use a goddamn camera. By the way, this was not how the camera worked in the first fucking game.
So, you're the one in charge of
I kind of liked it when
rescuing
it
the
bounced
eggs,
bounced around a little bit more.
How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Will you become even more kawaii? Alright, I gotta look up the profiles. Spyro 3. I'm gonna try and do it on my phone this time. So I can just look down instead of having to go through a bunch of links and shit. Alright, let's get that trophy list. They do not have a mobile version. Interesting. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so for all of the hub worlds, the only trophies are to advance to the next world, so like launch the balloon, and to free whatever critter is in this, or not critter, but whatever companion is in the world. So So when I'm in these, all I have to do is worry about 100%ing. Hidden like that first one, huh? What was hidden? Oh yeah. To be fair, you can easily run right by that one. I just know it exists. Ooh, you hiding gems? You hiding gems over here? Guys, I gotta be honest. Ripto was awesome, and Spyro 1 was okay, but I am fucking stoked to play this game. I mentioned it in the title and shit, but this is the first game I ever played. It was also the first game I ever beat. It was also the first game I ever 100%ed, which I didn't do until much later on. And I've replayed it probably a dozen times, and legitimately one of my favorite games of all time. Like, it's actually in my top 10, which is a very highly exclusive list. So I am fucking excited. Also, you're goddamn right. Oh, Spyro, no, what are you doing? Oh, made like a squishy sound when he rubbed his nose. Spyro was the third game my parents bought me. Sounds like you're slightly older. If certain individuals appear and you happen to need a mod, just ping me some stuff on my PC. I don't think I'm going to stay too long to dodge spoilers. Okay. I don't think that'll be a problem, but we'll see.
Like the active camera mode?
Moz, can you just check to see if
Okay.
Can you just check to see if any other mods are going to be able to make it, so I know who to expect?
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You could dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the...
Oh, by doing that thing that I did in the game that we just played? Hunter, you were there. You should remember how to do this. I don't care, I just want the gem. Okay. So there should be 400 gems total in this world. Which should be pretty fucking easy to get. I want to grab all the gems in this world and all the eggs, and then we'll pay money bags. And I think we'll do Sheila's first, just because you can. It also helps that if you do Sheila's first, you don't have to backtrack as much, which I'm a fan of. This game has a fair amount of backtracking because of companions not being available yet. Like, you can't finish the Tiki Hut, whatever it's called. You can't finish that area because you need Sergeant Bird, who's not available to the next worlds. I think I was 7 or 8 years old at the time. We got PlayStation, Crash Bandicoot, and Pandemonium. I got my PlayStation when I was like 9. I got into gaming somewhat late, at least compared to today's standards. And yeah, Spyro. I don't know why we jumped straight to Spyro 3, but that's what we did. I did manage to beat Ripto's once, as I talked about, but this was the game I played mostly. Actually, fuck it, I'm gonna say, you're a good man, Moz. I love and support you. What was I gonna say? So, what's everyone been playing? Because during my couple days off... Oh, and the reason I didn't upload any videos, even though I was taking time off, was that I figured with like 20 hours combined in Spyro stream that it made more sense to just leave it. Like, I didn't want to upload anything else because I thought it would just get buried. And I think I will eventually make a Spyro best of video or whatever, just once they're all compiled together, but just not yet. Look at that one. Again, my only complaint with the remakes is that the grass is so good it hides the gems a lot better.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thing in the jigs that leads to
Nick,
a
do you like
different
the first or
world.
second better?
You'll have to glide to get
second.
across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Second, because you can't fucking beat hover. Hover is the bee's knees.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. Duh.
Thanks, brah. Man, that ledge seems so much higher as a kid.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Oh, you conveniently almost forgot. Coltrane. I guess they use the same names. It looks so doopy. Alright, we got some more to get. Anyone taking advantage of PSN 1 year sub being $20 off? So I'm torn because I bought my last resub for like 50, so I saved about 10 instead of 20, and I resubbed in August. So I'm like, if I buy it now, it will save me money and I'll use it eventually, but I can't, like, it's not going to immediately benefit me. You know what I mean? So like, I'm sort of torn.
This is a
I know. I played the last game. Leave me alone. Topic I've been playing. On the topic of things I've been playing, WAF is pretty fun. My only notice that I wish I could take the twins out of my party. Same. Ayo. I don't know. I think it gets a little childish too. Like, I get that I'm playing a game sort of aimed towards children, which doesn't make sense because anyone who's played enough to get the references that they're throwing at you would have to be an adult. So it's a very odd, like, mix, if that makes sense. And I like the monster capture and stuff. It just, my two biggest complaints are that it feels like it takes way too long to level up each monster, which, or Mirage, whatever they're called, which kind of like makes it harder to like switch them up. Like I don't want to switch monsters because I'm worried, because it takes so long and so much investment to get good ones. And then yeah, and then that it gets too childish. Those are my two big complaints. First, 100%. I want to get it since my subs in January. That's definitely a good deal. Just absolutely take advantage of that. Topic I've been playing. WAF is pretty fun. My only notice is that I should take advantage of it. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go buy a living being. This definitely isn't slavery.
Spyro. My, how funny to see you here.
Yes, how funny.
I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar.
We?
Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress.
Cheers.
I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape, if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
Alright.
Ah, Spyro, I love your
Hey.
sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
A few reviews suggest the third one is the most unfinished.
We'll
be curious to see how you feel. Yeah, we'll see.
No hard feelings.
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
I'm trying to figure out who voices Sheila. I can't seem to find it. If anyone can find who voices Sheila, please let me know. I'm very curious. I've actually heard the third game is worse remastered up since it was done by a different company. Is that true? Which one did it? Like, because this one, was this the one that was done by Sanzaru Games? Because that makes me upset. Sheila it is. But, yeah, Gosman, I think you were saying that, a few streams ago. Is this going to be your, the name you're going to be sticking with tonight? Or are we going to switch accounts again? Let's try and take it easy tonight. This is my favorite game, or one of my favorite games. No one's going to be more critical of it than me.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
Why do they sound Swedish now? Also, they have different color jackets, which is interesting. But they're not as fat. I liked it better when they were fat. Also, the music still bangs. Wow, the jumping feels really, really good in this one. First Rhinox, the fighting. Alright, we got some hidden gems up here. Man, this game looks pretty as heck. Alright. Let's see if I remember all the gems off the top of my head. I don't think I do, but we're gonna go on that journey together. I'm pretty sure there's a skill point near here. Or there used to be a skill point up there, I thought. Okay.
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Biggest surprise in the second was how good Metropolis looked. I think it looked pretty good. That's not a dragon. It looks so derpy. Ah, shit. She kicks a lot faster now. It used to, like, be a little bit of wind-up. Also, those moose aren't nearly fat enough. 0 out of 10. She also, like, she could definitely kick while moving. And now she, like, stops short when she kicks, which is odd. That's not what used to happen. I mean, it's fine, because the rest of the movement's pretty quick, so it makes up for it. But it does feel slightly off.
Play a joke. Takes this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Yeah, now they sound German. Or did they sound German before? I'm confused. Adorable. They used to be like, "Yeah, Sheila, the Rhinox have come and taken over our home. You need to help us. Billy has been dealing with them." I miss when they were like way over the top. Yeah. So it's a trade-off that she doesn't kick as fast, or she kicks as fast, or she kicks fast but can't move as far. But everything else is like super goddamn quick. Like she jumps faster. Her down attack is faster, so I think it makes up for it. Hashtag the moose should be fat. Oh, there's a gem stuck in its horn. That's pretty funny. I miss OG. Motion blur, that bad? Can't really tell from that video. No, I haven't really noticed any motion blur. It seems fine, tolerable. I haven't noticed. Alright, I think there was something up here. No, I guess not. Could have sworn that there was something above that waterfall. I guess not. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm getting my groove back. One thing I'm kind of noticing right off the bat is the Reignited used to make like a really exaggerated "awah" like whenever they got hit. I've noticed that a few times in the remasters that or remakes, not a remaster. Remaster is very different. I've noticed that a few times where like the enemies don't have like as exaggerated deaths. But that's in like Ripto, that's in regular Spyro. That's in all of them so far. Like they used to be a lot more intense, but that's alright. Can't remember everything from my childhood perfectly. It's weird, because I thought that was like one of the more like wacky things about the games, and the game seems to like be trying to go for the wacky cartoonish feel. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't keep some of that in. How's the third game so far? Amazing. It does feel really well done so far. That's another good thing I've noticed so far. The treasure chests that require you to do the down pound or ground pound on them, they used to like have the gems like fly off the side. I've noticed that none of them have flown off the side so far. They always stay on the platform, which is very, very convenient. Because I didn't like that about the original game. Alright, we should be on our way. On the road to Viridian City. Some just say voice, that's it. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know who the voice was. The only reason I brought it up is that it sounded kind of like Alana, who just started working at Funhouse. I think she used to work at IGN before that. I don't know her last name. We got someone in line reviews disappointed with Reignited. Based on Zelda streams, or Zelda streams, looks pretty smooth. I agree. Stomp and target practice. Oh, why not? Did I not get every gem? Down. Where are we down? Oh, okay, I see where it's going. The cool thing is, this is a really short level, so even if you miss a few things, it's really short and straightforward, so if you miss anything, it's easy enough to find. I mean, again, I've only been playing, what, like, half an hour? So I haven't seen the whole game. Hell yeah. I also don't know why the, like, general, like, gem collecting thing is orange. That's slightly odd to me. Also, Sheila is thick.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
It'd be nice if I can mind. Oh, that one. Oh, I think that one had a gem in its ear too. It'd be nice if I combined the best scenes from streams for one video. I'd have to figure out. I would have to figure out which ones were the best scenes then. That would be up to you, the viewers, to decide. I'm just a simple editor. That was pretty painless. Alright, so for Sunnyville, you have to defeat all Coward Reignited, which is easy enough. So I'm looking at this, and it seems like these trophies are still somewhat rare, but they shouldn't be. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It must not have updated yet. But it does look like you don't have to come even close to 100%ing this game, which bothers me. But we'll see. Matt Mercer just voices everyone. Just flat. And everything he's in. Yes. This is my childhood.
Oh my, can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
See, again, I kind of miss the, like, overacting voices. It's like, Spyro, can you help us? Oh, that's funny. They gave them new animations, which I dig. So this is like the technically what's supposed to be the real first level. So I kind of did it mildly out of order. I hope you'll forgive me. My friend wants to go Emerald City Comic to meet the cast of Critical Role. I need to get back into Critical Role. I kind of took a break, and now I'm having trouble, like, sliding back in. I'm on episode, like, 40 or something. Comic-Con, sorry. No, I figured it out. I got you. Wow, they really nailed the look of the giant Rhinox. Our town is famous for its giant chickens. Giant chickens. Me to the character sound more restrained. It's pretty bad. I think it's just different voice acting. But that's what I was talking about, where I felt like the voice acting in the original was like so hammy and overacting. I can see why they would fix that. Like, the issue is that the voice acting in the first game, other than like Spyro and a few others, because Spyro was voiced by Tom Kenny, like a professional voice actor. But everyone else was just like the same 3 people voicing everyone. So they kind of got a little weird with it. But I think like because it's so like hammy and overacted, that when they were remastering, they might have like seen that it's like, oh well, the voice acting wasn't as good, and they're kind of right. But that's more just my nostalgia talking, where it's just like, where's those like ridiculously overacted scenes. So that's not really a point I can take away from them. It's because I can see why they would try and fix it. But personally, my nostalgia, it's not identical, so therefore it's like slightly different. That's all. A lot of this is nostalgia based. You have to wonder if like when a new person comes in, what are the better voices for them to hear? These new professional voice actors, or the like weird, like overdone, kind of samey voices from the last one? That's how you gotta approach it. You have to think, what's better for the newer crowd? Oh, they made the portals look really obvious now. I will say, Spyro's like new and improved like super hover makes getting around these places a lot easier, especially since I like know these areas so well. It's much more noticeable. Like, there wasn't as much leeway for these jumps before, but I'm alright with that. My only big complaint about the trilogy is that the grass is the same across most levels, make the ground too similar. I mean, but to counter that, the grass also looked really similar in the original, so like it was just plain. So, although actually I don't even know if that's too true. Not all the levels have grass to begin with. I think it's just like the beginning levels, so like Spyro 1, 2, and 3 all start off with like really grassy areas, so that might be why it's more noticeable. I'd argue if your only big complaint is about the grass, that's probably a good game. That's a good point. Stop saying remaster. The remake. Remaster is just like they hit a couple dials and they like port it over to a new system. Remake means it was built from the ground up.
Hey Spyro, there are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Maybe, Sheila. I will say this too. The loading screens, like to the portals between levels, instant. And that's awesome, because they didn't used to be.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
This dude sounds like you walked straight out of Assassin's Creed. These are not my favorite enemies. Like, even in the original Spyro 3, these enemies give me trouble, so forgive me if I get hit a few times here. Oh, that's the other reason I hate this like mini level, is that all the gems are red and green. So even though there's not that many total gems here, there's a fuck ton of them. Actually, these ones don't seem as aggressive, which I like. I hated these enemies. I thought they were way too aggressive. That's why it's never good to go solely off reviews. I mean, you can always find glitches. It's just whether there's so many of those glitches that it ruins your experience, or versus like if it's just like a minor thing. Like at the beginning of Spyro 2, that first cutscene, the audio was desynced. That didn't ruin the game for me. I wasn't like, ah, fuck it, not playing this game anymore. Literal garbage. I was just like, oh, that's odd. And then it didn't happen again. So I was like, all right, well. Gotta be open-minded. I know nostalgia, weaponized nostalgia, is very dangerous. I don't know, it can be scary when people try and go back and touch things that you grew up on, but you gotta look on the positive sides too. I actually love these new guys. They used to attack so quickly, it would be so hard to react to them. Fuck out of here. There are too many fanboys from this game in life childhood. I've noticed. Oh my god, yes. This is my shit. I kind of wondered if I should have started with 3, just to like build the most possible hype. But I think I made the right call. Because I don't think I would have enjoyed 1 and 2 as much if I played 3 first. Just because it's so near and dear to me. I also don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. I might just do like the first worlds. Oh, let's see, about like 40 minutes, because I haven't eaten today, and I will need to eventually. So this is where it comes in handy. Even though Sheila can't move when she or move as far when she hits, the fact that she hits so quickly is really useful against these guys, because that wind-up used to fucking kill me here. Like, you can just go back and watch my like most recent playthrough of it. And it was rough. I wasn't very good at it. I've noticed it might be easier in the originals, and you played Myself Confirmed, you noticed it too. Some parts, but that's just because the controls are a little bit more responsive, so I wouldn't really call that like easier.
Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
It's weird to me that the dragons are voice acted, because it's just so awkward. It's like, ah! Oh, there's still gems. Oh, I can see them. Over yonder. Also, shout out to no fall damage. Thank you, games. Oh, okay. So even when you're still missing gems, it'll point you back towards the like main part of the level. That's pretty cool. You used to be able to talk to this dude again. Oh well. Best voice when they record an actual cat in the ice level in a second. Like, I basically know nothing about these games. They look good. I'll probably grab them eventually, especially since it's for 3 games for 40 bucks. If you haven't grabbed Crash, I think it's like 60 for all 6 games, so 3 Crash and 3 Spyro. That would be a much better deal.
It means you're...
Yeah, I definitely don't have an issue with the music. I know that was something that a couple people have been talking about in the streams, but it sounds just like it. I kind of wish they were like more. He raped that chicken. You raped it. I kind of wish there was more. It was like more pronounced. It just feels like a minor remix. Ooh, they changed the color for the guidebook. That's cool. Let me see. What was I doing? Options. I want to make sure I actually have the new sound on. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of wish it was like more. I don't know. Like my big thing is I'm into orchestrals, so.
Whoa, I'm dizzy.
I mean, I haven't finished getting it, so.
Whoa.
Stop. But yeah, I'm kind of into orchestrals, so like it would have been cooler if there was like more. It was like way more musically done, but it's whatever. It's remixed. I expected more, but it's not like they made it a bad version, if that makes sense. So it's not really a failure, it's just not really what I was like hoping for. My expectations were met, that's probably a better way to say it. Ah, no. Ah, you can't. Oh, wait, no. Did I really leave one at the top of the pillar?
Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Crash 2 hours to play it, I can never 100% it. Why would you make a game that difficult? The Reignited streams? Crash 2 never stream, I'm pretty sure everyone else has the game.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen. I miss the, I don't know, it's hit or miss. Also, the other thing with voice actors is that they might have just not been able to get some of the originals. Because they clearly made an effort. They got Greg Berger back for Ripto. They got Tom Kenny for Spyro and a bunch about his other ones, but for like the other ones, I don't know who the other ones were. They kind of sound like Maurice LaMarche and stuff like that. But if they just couldn't get them, then there's nothing you can really do. There's one fucking red gem hiding over here. I can't tell where you're pointing now. Why are you pointing up? Oh, does this thing curve? No. Wait. Why would it be pointing up? It's pointing towards that portal, but that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I guess it does. I didn't realize it curled all the way around here. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, game. I see what you're doing. Well, skateboarding is the reason I got this game. Let's fucking see.
Hey, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Let's do it.
I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Oh boy. I kind of missed the hype. But it's alright. Again, a lot of this is my own nostalgia. And if they can't get the voice actors back, then I sort of understand it. Oh god. You're just as annoying as I remember. Alright. God, I don't want to do this timed. This is... it's weird. Because I hate this section. Like, I hate it in the normal game. But I also, I get it. I feel like it's more of like a rite of passage at this point. Where it's like, this is just part of the game you fucking have to do. And no one actually likes it. They just all pretend to like it. It does feel like the skateboard turns a little quickly. Which could be trouble later. I've only fallen off once so far. Well, I jinxed myself. It seems like it's almost slightly too responsive. Again, the part of this is like, is it too responsive or am I remembering it differently? It's like, would this be better for new players? Because I do think new players should be prioritized. Like, I get this game is made for nostalgia and stuff, but if you want to build more of an audience, you need to make sure that new players can actually play this shit. Crash. Like you just said, Crash is way too hard. But the people who played it growing up, to them they're just like, oh, whatever, it's Crash. But like I didn't play Crash growing up, and it's hard as shit to me. I couldn't like really get into it. It's just not that fun when you don't really know it, like every little nook and cranny. But yeah, so far skateboarding seems fine. He turns a little fast on the half pipes, but beyond that, everything seems well done. Ah, alright. Where the hell am I missing the other one? Oh, I know. Okay. Ah. Little shit. Oh, I hate these things. Interesting. I also hate grabbing the jewels around here, or gems. Sorry. Blasphemy.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow. Alright, if you can catch all the lizards before time expires without wiping out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not gonna be easy, though.
I'm a fan of Spyro and I wanted to succeed, but it's interesting that your experience is mostly positive and a lot of fanboys are screaming about bad aspects of the game. But that's any game that's like a remake. I guarantee that when the Final Fantasy VII remake comes out, it's going to be the same shit. I mean, people going like, oh, this isn't how it was, and it's like, dude, it came out like 20 or 30 years ago. Like, there's gonna be some differences. Like, this game is like, the first original is 20 years old. There's some shit they can't quite replicate.
Go get him, Spyro!
But then there's also stuff like, how faithful do you make it? Do you make it exactly the way it was, including like frustrating aspects? Or do you like improve some stuff? Like, the gem locator wasn't in the original game, but I'm super fucking glad it's in this game. Go now, have fun, y'all. See you, Sid. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I'm not gonna have enough. Can't believe I didn't fall off there. I got super lucky. Oh, I just realized why these things are here. I forgot it was like a gladiator training arena. That's why there's like those weird like martial arts practice things. Oh boy, that's where I fell last time. You'd have thought I would learn. Alright, let's get the ones on the ground first. This one in the middle is real asshole. Okay. Down to the last ones. I don't think I got this one yet, did I? Oh, no, I did. Okay. Oof. Ugh. Damn. That was on me. It seems like they're slightly more forgiving with the falling off the skateboard. I've still fallen, but it doesn't like constantly buck you off. Yes! Which is nice. Again, so far it just seems like, it does seem a little bit easier, but that's only because they fixed like the most frustrating parts. Like, I'd rather it was easier than have to like bash my head against the wall, because something is just the fucking worst. Oh my god. Come on, here we go. First try.
Whoa, that was sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
Imagine doing the voice acting for the baby dragons. Alright. I like to grab these without the skateboard, because trying to grab them on the skateboard is always frustrating. But I'm going to have to use it eventually. That wasn't too bad. I'm curious to see how the Enchanted Towers one is going to be. Because that one is, it's more about doing tricks and shit, so. And then there's the race down in the Lost Fleet. Not super looking forward to that. I'm not a huge fan of the skateboarding minigames in general. Again, like, I get that they're a core part of this game. Like, it's definitely part of the stuff you remember, but, like, I still don't want to do it. Okay. Surprisingly, I got all the gems up here. The other thing was, this is another thing I've noticed. This used to be a platform you can jump on. This is, I think Spyro 3 is the first time I've noticed, like, actual gameplay changes. Like, they're actually moving gems and stuff. Because there used to be, like, platforms here, and you could, like, jump. You had to jump and grab the gems off them, so that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not necessarily bad, because it's not like any of the gems are moved to, like, any, like, annoying new places. It's just, it's different. It's like, there's a couple specifics I remember, and I'm like, that's, like, just like slightly off. Lost Fleet is the worst level near the dragon. I actually fully believe. I fucking hate Lost Fleet. It's easily the worst level in the game. It's not like anything's particularly bad. I just don't like the level design. I don't like the challenges in it. It's just not fun. The music is okay though. And before it's actual babies. What's actual babies? Babies. I read online they took the most liberties with the third one. Very frustrating to change those platforms. Is it though? Like, I just want you to think really hard about it. Ooh, I forgot about this cutscene. Like, how is the game made worse by changing those platforms? I don't think it's made better either. I just don't think it's, like, destroying my game experience. I'm just sort of like, oh, that's different. Whatever.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorcerer.
I warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Oh, thanks, but
You can't
I
say
think we can look
that.
after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
I think Eric Berger delivered that line better. He used to be like, "Is it just me, or is she kind of cute?" I feel like it's weird because he has such a deep, gruff voice, but he does like the like surfer voice kind of well. Cloud Spires, it is. I can never remember how to get to that last platform in this game. Or in this level, like there's that one platform at the end with all like the shit, and I never remember how to get there. Hunter sounds like a stoner in this one, but that's like the natural evolution. This is one of my favorite soundtracks in any level. Yeah, I can safely say these new soundtracks are mine. What do you want from me? These things look weird, but they always look weird. A lot of these like weird PS1 sprites, or not sprites, but these weird PS1 models were like so, they must have been really difficult to like reanimate. Oh, you can definitely make this jump now. The hover is so broken, I guarantee you can make this jump. Ah, I was so close. Alright, enough. Just call me Icarus, because I flew too close. I'm sure you can definitely do that. I know you could do it in the original if you like timed it just right. But with the new and improved, like, super fucking hover, I'll bet you can easily do that. What's the challenge here? Glide for 5+ seconds and land safely. That's, that actually sounds like it might be a difficult one. Also, that's weird too. These are now like mechanical instead of like looking like accordions.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across you.
See, now these actually look like female Valkyries, and I think before they were just like regular male Rhinox, just with wigs on, which is fine, but clouds look more like stones here. I'm not sure I fully endorse here. What clouds? I mean, this was stone before, I think. I mean, with all the changes, it's not going to please hardcore fanboys. Right, but I could really... Oh, this gem right here is the one I always forget. I can't believe I found that one. I don't really give a shit about hardcore fanboys. I'm a hardcore fanboy, and I'm loving this. So, if you're the kind of fan that gets like pissed at every little thing, then honestly, do you even feel enough enjoyment? Because if you're the kind of person who's like, you know, everything's different and I hate it, then like, what would they have to do to make you enjoy it? Because it sounds to me like those kind of people are just like angry in general, where it's like nothing would have pleased them no matter what. So interesting thing about those enemies is that they are wearing gold armor, which makes me think that maybe they could have been one of those annoying enemies that both couldn't be lit on fire or charged, but then there'd be no way to defeat them. Or just want to have an excuse to be nitpicky? Yeah. Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of people who just, like, want to hate this game, because they're like, it's not the same game. But the good news is, and this may shock some people, the original Spyro trilogy didn't disappear. It still exists. You can still buy it on PSN, on PS3, and PS2. Or, I'm sorry, just on PS3. You can still buy the original discs. You can still download the ROMs. You can still play them. The original PS1 version still exists, so if this game is so blasphemous and so unplayable, you can still play the original. And honestly, they hold up pretty well. I still played Year of the Dragon, and I played Ripto earlier this week. And I play Year of the Dragon pretty much once every couple years, and it still holds up, so if everything is not as it should be, you can just play the original. That's always the fallback. He's a tubby one. Oh, do I have enough gems? Moneybag is gonna fucking rob me here. Hell yeah.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
Wow. Sure, whatever. No way, you doofus.
Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
I'm really gonna only need the bellows once, so you're kind of an asshole. Ah, shit. Alright.
Remember.
I wonder where you're supposed to get that glide trophy. I could probably get it this way. If I glided that way, I think. We'll see if I don't get it naturally. New trilogy would mean weird Skylander Spyro. I'm glad we don't get new games. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really need more Spyro. Like, a remake is good. But it's exactly like... How do I put this? I don't really need I don't need sequels. Like, it'd be cool if done well, but That's different. Like, when you remake a game like this, like, you're just taking from the source material. If they made completely new shit and then everything was weird and, like, funky and didn't make sense, then it'd be more, like, you'd have more reason to be upset. So, I don't know. I'd rather they just didn't make a new trilogy, because I don't need one. Platformers are fun and all, but I'd rather take some new shit. Some, like, new IP.
You activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
You demented Care Bear. These clouds look like the white eco in Jak and Daxter.
Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Those accordion things are now mechanical. This is the sort of thing that'll make certain triggered people flip. Are you one of those people? Just out of curiosity. Because nobody has really been triggered in my streams. So, like, I've heard you talk more about people who will get triggered than people actually getting triggered. So, people get triggered. I mean, again, they don't have to play the game. It's not required. Let me see. What was I gonna do? I gotta do that glide trophy still. There's other shit too. Now let's do these minigames first. Ah, this one. I fucking love this one. Oh, no I don't. Fuck this guy. I always forget. Na 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 na. Hee hee hee. Na 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 na. I just assumed he ran this way. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. I can probably just charge into him. Doesn't seem like he's going that fast. Ah! That hurts. That hurts on a deep level. Get your blue ass back here. Motherfucker. There we go. Scores of Reddit fanboys will be very triggered by small changes. Disappointing. Yeah, but where? What a dweeb. Also, who gives a shit what Reddit gets? Here's every outrage on Reddit. Reddit has millions and millions of people on it. You'll see like 1,000 people get triggered about something, and millions of people just go, I don't care. It's a very loud 1,000 that I could give less two shits about. Like, again, if you get triggered, don't play the game. You're not required. It's not like if you don't play Spyro, you can't play any other Activision games. That's not how that works. Speaking of new games that came out, though, I finally saw gameplay for Hitman 2, which people may not have realized launched the same day Spyro did. And, oh my god, poor fucking Hitman. It's like they don't want their game to sell. Because this game launched the exact same day as Spyro, and the day before Fallout 76. And it's like, it's buried. Like, but, I saw gameplay of it. It looks awesome. It looks like more of Hitman 1, but like slightly more refined, which I'm all about. I'll probably pick that up on Black Friday.
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Great new alert soundbite. I'm gonna get you. Ah, fuck, I'm too fast. This one keeps getting away from me. I can't remember the last time I wasn't able to do that all in one run. Idiot. There we go. Hey, it looks pretty cool from what I've seen. Plus it has Sean Bean. Does it? Nick, have you ever played Katamari? I played the fuck ton of Katamari. I played Katamari Damacy on PS2 a lot, and I own Katamari forever, and I've played it a good amount. I got stuck on a level, though, and I haven't been able to beat it. Alright, Sparks, is there any more gems in here? Wouldn't want Sheila to get angry. Want to know when a launch Suicide the Katamari Master for Switch comes out the same day as Smash? Talk about Dead and Arrival? I mean, sort of. Again, Last Remnant Remaster comes out the same day as Smash, I think, too. It's December 7th, right? I just think it's very different crowds. Although Katamari Damacy might do better on the Switch. That's kind of dumb. They should have at least waited like a week. Do people at game develop? Do you know people at game developers pitch you games to play on stream? No. I don't know if you noticed. I'm not a big streamer. My views are very, very low. Like, no one is paying me to stream anything because it's like, who would see it? And if we're gonna start this act, please don't start this Activision crap tonight. Like, it's not funny anymore. The joke is old, man. Just please, just relax. Just enjoy the game. I'm just tired of it. It's like watching a like, the joke was okay at first, but it'd be like watching an okay movie like 20 times in a row. You'd slowly go insane. Imagine watching Grown Ups with Adam Sandler 20 consecutive times. You slowly lose your goddamn mind as the jokes get more and more predictable. And you're just like, oh my god, stop. I'm not actually that sad about it. Yeah. I'm tired in general. Like, I didn't get much sleep because I was debating whether I should just stay up for like 30 hours to fix my sleep schedule, and I didn't. So I slept from like noon to 4. It's like I'm not running at full capacity today, which is why I don't think I'm going to stream the entire game. That, and I want to take this bits by bits. I want to enjoy this game. I think I got everything here. I think it's a podcast where people watch Grown Ups every day and make jokes through it. Yeah, but you can actually watch those people slowly go insane. Did not sleep much either, messing around with my laptop. I will say, they got the character model for these things fucking... They nailed it. They look exactly like they did on PS1, just better. Also, the fire effect is pretty good. That's another thing, too, this game's not getting enough credit for. The fire effects in this game are awesome. I kind of liked it when they went like, ah, ah, ah. Again, though, that might just be a weird voice acting choice. I got you. No, whoa, that was so fast. I love the flaming eyebrows. That's pretty awesome.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dud, though.
The same voice as, what's her name? Chia? The girl in the green jacket in Persona 4. What the fuck was her name again? Chi something? Chiaki? No. I can't, what the fuck was her name? Why can I not remember this? Alright. Here comes the hard part. I never remember how to get up here. I also still have to get that gliding trophy. Hi, Boom, I'm here, but will not watch anything. I'd really like to see it all myself. No worries, Happy. I appreciate you coming in to drop a $500 tip and then leave, you know. These things happen. I appreciate it, as always. Happy you'll appreciate this. I got a mask at GameStop, and it's made me go slightly insane, but I like it. I'm gonna play like this for a bit. I see nothing different. I am also here, but at the Y, so I must be listening. Why are you at the Y? Oh, working out? I appreciate it. John's gonna look his best. Still can't get over the small changes they made and the liberties they took. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Oh. Ah, shit, it's stuck. Oh, Nick hair color changed, yeah. I gotta make the eyes bigger so you can like see the white of my eyes better. I don't think it's possible for John or Red to look bad. I was just gonna say it'll look good for Red. So Ghost Bowden, what about it? Like, why does it bother you so much? I'm not like saying it in like an antagonizing way. I'm just like personally, for like the small changes, I'm just sort of like it doesn't really, it doesn't set me off. I'm just sort of like, oh, that's different, and then that's it. That's all I. If it like 5% of the game is like slightly different, I think they did pretty okay. The thing I will say about this one is that I felt like in Ripto, the hover was like slightly overpowered. It kind of feels like, in some spots it still is in this one, but it also seems like it's like they're more balanced better. Like it's the hover actually feels like it takes you where you need to go. Give me that trophy. Yeah. It doesn't look 100% the same, I guess. It's fine. It's almost the same. Right, but like how would that be possible? Would you literally only want like the exact same games that are on PS1, like exactly the same, but just like better graphics? Is that all you wanted? I haven't had any major complaints with this at all, so hi Juan. Alright, how do I get this fucking glide trophy? Ooh, this is a good place. Let's do it. I thought that was 5 seconds, but I might have counted too fast. Where can I get that? That's actually a good trophy, because you're not going to do it normally. These are the kind of trophies I don't mind, where it's like they're not particularly hard, but you kind of have to think about them. So the trophy is I have to glide for 5 seconds and land safely. And I can't think of the best place to do that. Just a little bum that some of the original jokes are missed. I think the jokes are still there. It's just the voice, the delivery isn't quite as good. You know another thing that could be? That could just be a bad voice direction person, because I know a lot of these voice actors, and they are talented. So it might have just been a bad voice director, which happens. But that kind of sucks. It does kind of suck. Ooh, what's this? I don't remember this one. I look 100% the same every day and pretty boring. Yeah. You have to fly around the main building in the middle for a 5-second glide. Let me see. If I fly from the highest point to the lowest point, that should work too. That man was Mark Salis. Wiseman said new is always better. I mean, that's not always true. Like, I get the skepticism. Again, people are very guarded about their nostalgia, and that's fine. I get it. Because there's at a certain point, you have to be like, was this game necessary? That's really the only question I'm asking. Like, was it worth it? Like, does the good outweigh the bad? And I think, yeah, so far. I'm not going to be like, are they better than the originals? Because honestly, I don't care. You can't really measure them the same. But I think it's worth it. I'm enjoying it. Alright, I'm going to try and go... I'm going to try and get back up there. I think I got a good spot. I hope I have a good spot. I have no nostalgia for Spyro, but this looks beautiful. You look beautiful. Aw. You guys are so cute. John, having no nostalgia, how are you enjoying the Spyro 1 and 2 streams? Any, like, stand-up moments? Okay. I think that would be a good way to go. I could probably get a better angle. I think that's my best bet. Hey, there we go. Good enough. We are out of here. I like that. I like trophies like that. Just ran into the Marlboro Menace and Waff. I don't know if I ran into the Marlboro yet. My shit slapped. Have you gotten to the vampire area, Maz? The one that's like all night and stuff? Because that's where I left off. 2 is definitely more interesting than 1 in my opinion. Having no background on Spyro, the stand-up moments have been the weird interaction with the new fans. Yeah. And that rubber band thing with Maz, that was weird. No, I just got to the bot with Snow. Oh, right. I don't know. It was a weird day for me. I saw you link that, and I was like, what the hell did John link this time stamp for? And then I saw the thing when I made the story about Maz, and I was like, oh, right. This vile fucking thing I said. Probably the coolest challenge we can think creatively. I like stuff like that. This I don't know if I like. Actually, I might be misremembering. If I remember in the original, when you had enough eggs, the portal just automatically opened, but they probably want you to talk to people.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
That's odd. Oh no, they waited outside. That's definitely the same. That was at 7 a.m. in the morning for me. Weird way to wake up. My bad. If I remember these, I kind of like the white tiki look, and I think the voice acting is slightly off because I think they were like more posh than they were like Cockney. Let's get this bread. Yep. That's another thing too. The Rhinox used to be like, oh, every time they got hit. The sound effect stuff is really starting to get to me though. It's holding the remaster back, but again, I hold this game in very, very high regard. Yeah, I will say this. They made it a lot more obvious that this was supposed to be an Indiana Jones guy. I didn't know that for so long. I used to think it was just like a weird caveman thing, where it was just like he was in a vest and then he had like a weird mohawk. So I can appreciate this character design. And the voice was higher. Yeah, I think that might just be a bad. I think that might be bad voice direction. Like they might have just like told the voice actors just read the lines, and not really thought much more about it. That's what this seems like. If someone wants to look up on IMDb, see who did the voice direction, if there even was one. Because that's where it comes from. Like, the best way to put it, like, you can have good actors in a bad movie. So I'm not really blaming the voice actors. Like, sometimes just, like, the direction isn't very good. And that's kind of what this one seems like. The other difference was, they kind of had to play the voice acting up on the PS1 version. It's kind of like, how do I put it? It's kind of like the same effect where newer RPGs, the story might be more generic and stuff. Because it looks so pretty and because the gameplay is a little bit more streamlined. Ooh, shit. That's not fair. Like back then, they had to make the story good because the graphics look like ass. It's kind of that. That 3 AM crunches do it live and hope it passes. Character design is pretty bad. It's different. I wouldn't say bad does not... Different does not mean bad. Bad would be if they tried to replicate the exact same thing and made them look bad and make them look weird, like monsters. They just went for different.
Friend Sparks the Dragonfly, help me.
I'm gonna cry about all the changes. I'm very triggered. I'm sorry, man. This may not be the stream for you then. There's some things that are different, but overall, I'm still enjoying myself. More of the same. Alright. Hey, Austin, what's up? Amanda Wyatt, voice director. See what else she did. Can you click on her page and see what else she's done? Let me look at the trophy for this one. Unlock the locked treasure chest. Easy peasy. I think the key's like right over here somewhere. There we go. Molten Crater is like one of the levels that you really realize is like one of the shortest. Oh, I shouldn't have come here. No, don't get any more gems. Shit. I just realized that my gems are going to be uneven because until I get Sergeant Bird, I can't 100% this level. And now I'm triggered. That's what triggers me. Uneven numbers.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Thanks, man. Only 3 other projects? So that's probably what it was. If you're... I've played a lot of games, and that's usually... There's a couple things you can track it down to. That kind of sucks. Sergeant Bird is currently on an important mission to the inside of a cage. So I don't really blame the voice actors. It's interesting because you see like Spyro is still really well done because Tom Kenny is just that talented on his own. So like it's interesting to see like the contrast where like some people need direction. You got voice actors like Tom Kenny, and I'm sure Matt Mercer's in here somewhere too, where they're just really good and they can kind of do it on their own. Ah, fuck! No! Oh my god. What a miserable way to die. I need Sparks back. It's a yikes for me, dog. What did I miss? Wow, yep. Nope, that's good. Definitely leave that one. Matt Mercer being a voice in literally anything ever made. Imagine my surprise. Moz, have you ever tried watching Critical Role? Because this may shock you, but I find it to be super amazing. Matt Mercer's a huge fucking nerd. He's a huge dork. I didn't truly understand the scope of it until he dressed up for one of the Critical Roles for Halloween, and he went decked out in a complete like Geralt cosplay, and he made it himself from scratch, and it was like way over the top, and he was like, yeah, I put this together. I'm kind of a nerd, and I was just like, oh my god, this is it. And let's see, damn, he faulty eyes. I love behind the scenes stuff with voice actors. He's so fucking funny. That's why you should watch Critical Role. That's all it is. It's just like a bunch of voice actors broing out and then ladying out because there's a couple ladies.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually,
the VAs for Almond, Cecilia, Livestream, Fire Emblem, Shadows of Valencia. Ooh.
I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them.
Who are the voice actors?
For a small finder's fee.
Okay. Get lost, loser.
And best...
Beat it, bozo. Forgot to open the chest. I'm such a silly Billy. A key move. It's a missed opportunity. They should have called it a key to success. Appeal to that younger generation. Another one. Do I want to do the egg stuff now? Or the egg thief ones now? I don't want to, but should I? I love seeing Dragon Age behind the scene VA work. It's interesting how they go about doing a voice for a character. That's what I mean. That's like when quality voice acting is like directed and done and everything like that. Ah, no! I crushed my finger at work and now it looks like cauliflower. Yikes! Kyle McCartney and Eric indeed. Okay. I guess I'm fine still. I don't want to do this part yet. Kyle McCartney and Erica Lindbeck. I don't know who that is. I can't wait for a new Dragon Age game. I don't know. Inquisition was okay. I just couldn't get into it. Also, don't forget to smash that motherfucking like button. I always like seeing the likes on stream because this is one of the rare cases where I can actually see the likes as they happen. So like I can look over and slowly see more and more. Normally, I don't give a shit if you like the videos. It's my barometer to like figure out which videos I should do more of. Usually, like when I'm in like part 5 or beyond for a video, I'll be lucky if it gets like 2 to 4 likes, because a lot of people are like checked out by that point, or it's just kind of like, you know, more of the same. But for streams, it's cool because I get to see people like show their live appreciation, which I don't normally get to see. I think all are good. 1 was really got that roleplay feel down as it was semi-open world. 1 is my favorite. I don't like 2, and Inquisition was okay, I just never finished it. Well, I just never like videos for the most part. I mean, that's the thing. I don't either. Past 2 streams had so many views. Well, kind of a misdirect. They look like they have a lot of views, but they're also super long. So, like, there's a lot of people, like, checking in and out. And Eric is the voice of Handler in Monster Hunter World. Oh, yeah, I've heard her voice a lot then. Iron Bull. What the hell is the Iron Bull? Oh, and Dragon Age. To like 2 after playing it a few years, but yeah, it's the weakest. I tried going back to it a few times, and I can't. I don't think the writing is as good, which is a huge hit, and I don't like the gameplay changes, and I think the city, the keep, what's it called? I can't remember what the city's called. I just think it's a really bland environment. Like, everything is just like tan and white, and I just don't like that. What I liked about the original Dragon Age was that the environments were so varied. Like, it felt like every place was like different, and this one just didn't. IMDb incomplete, made a Wyatt 25 project. Okay, that is still curious though. Oh right, fucking, he's gonna turn them on after I beat this. It's cool they kept the different colors for the thieves. They easily could have just made them all blue. I can agree on that. I was just really bored when I played DA2. Well, that's the thing, is like I was really bored when I played Dragon Age 2 too. But I was bored because I was playing Dragon Age 2. I only played no in Dragon Age 1. Dragon Age 1 is my favorite. That Platinum took me like 5 years to get, but I did like 5 total playthroughs over it, and it was so much fun each time. I was kind of sad when I got the Platinum, because I was like, I probably won't play this game again. I think Dragon Age was like the natural... how do I put it? I think Dragon Age 1 was the natural, like, successor to, like, games like KOTOR, where it just felt like the characters were really well written, the gameplay was, like, slightly better. It was, like, you know, medieval setting and stuff like that, but it didn't, like, drag at some of the points as much as KOTOR did. So, I like that. I don't think we'll ever get that BioWare back, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, that's just how it goes. Moira. Don't you have a survival guide to write?
Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
Yeah, one game of the year on PC is still one I play every now and then. I should also play KOTOR. KOTOR, I don't know if it's aged that well. I'm sick, leave me alone. So yeah, by the way, let me know if you guys are okay with the overlay being a little bit more simplified. I would like to know. Helps me out. Because I mentioned it earlier, but on YouTube Gaming, if you watch it on PC, you can actually see the chat. Ah, shit. I don't know if you can see it on like other things like TV or the apps, but I figured if you're already seeing it on the right, then there's no reason for me to put it in the video. I don't mind the overlay, but I do think it can be kind of a bit much, and it kind of makes the videos look a little bit samey, so I thought I would do my best. That's good. It's odd now to not see comments, but I think it probably works for your current streams. Does it work? So you can't see the comments, because how are you watching? Because I'm trying to like get that data in. Because if most people watch it on like a TV or like an app or something, then I'll put the comments back. But I figured that I thought most people would be watching it on computer, but I could be wrong. So I'm open to change. I would prefer this overlay version. While watching your other streams yesterday, I was following the chat and YouTube function, but I was watching on PC. Gotcha. That's what I figured. But I don't know if that's minority or the majority. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, let me know how you're watching it. Are you watching it on... The problem is, the people watching it on like their TVs and stuff, they don't leave comments because they'd have to go out of their way to do it. But this is your chance. You want to see comments in the streams, you gotta let me know. I'm fine with doing either way. I still have the old overlay. I didn't delete anything. I just want to be careful. Oh my god, this is tough. Watch it live, I can still see the chat on my phone? Oh, good. So it works on phones, too. Oh my god. Just as annoying as before. Currently watching on gaming YouTube on my laptop. No, I can see the comments on the right side. Oh, okay. It's all fine in the app? Oh, good. I don't have to worry then. That was kind of my thinking. Is like people don't always like speak up about stuff like that, but there's no real reason to see the comments twice. It made sense when I was doing it on Twitch and uploading it later, but for this I don't think it's as important. Plus, when I do it in the overlay, all the names show up as red, so it can be like tough to read. I ended up behind him. Yeah, when I do it on the overlay, every name shows up as red, but in the YouTube version, it actually shows like different names. I think it shows their profile pictures too, so it can be a little easier to follow who's talking and stuff like that. Oh my god, again? Bastard. Good to know this hasn't fucking changed. I can't wait for the Icy Peaks one. That's gonna be a real treat. I think you get faster the longer you charge on these things, which can get a little difficult to control, as exhibited right there. What? Alright, I'll take it. Hey guys, it was the dragon named Kermit. That's cool. I like Kermit. When on phone during full screen, you can see the chat pop on the left of the screen. You can see the chat at the bottom. Okay, alright. Good. Good, good, good. Thank you for this beta test with me. My gems aren't even anymore. I've never felt more betrayed. Bye bye Bluto. So all I have to do for the trophy in the Seashell Shore is to defeat Bluto, which is one of the egg requirements, so I'll get that naturally. Alright. Let's continue then, shall we? Oh, this...
Yay! My portal is working. I'll see you at the beach.
They, look at the little seals. They got little sailor uniforms now. Look at them! These actually look adorable. And the voice isn't that much off, so I can appreciate that. I'm curious to see if Buzz is actually harder. Because I remember that being like the quote where it's like, suddenly I've been dropped into a Dark Souls game. It's like, no, you're not. You're playing a fucking PS1 game, you dipshit. Sorry for anyone who was watching. I don't know if I like this one. I don't like them. What did you think of Gulp and Spyro 2? Fuck Gulp. Oh my god. I spent like an hour on Gulp. Here's my thing with Gulp. I made it much harder for myself because I had to get the trophy for Gulp. And to get the trophy for Gulp, you have to... the trophy for Gulp is to beat him without defeating a single chicken. So, at first you're like, okay, that's not too hard, except that they start dropping chickens in when Sparks goes down to green health, which basically means beat Gulp only taking damage a maximum of once. And that was fucking brutal. Hey! Spyro crashed the global gem economy. Was that burp sponsored? Yes. European Red Fox, thank you for the $2. You're the greatest. Fox, are you gonna change your name from Austin on YouTube? Are you gonna change it back to Red Fox at some point, or which one do you prefer? Because I can like make a mental note to be like call them Red Fox. But yeah, fuck Gulp. Gulp abused me without my consent. It was a very, very difficult time for me. Ready for that skill point? Oh, maybe it's not here anymore. I think it's in a different spot. There's one for like going up one of those holes. Just call me Austin?
Submarine.
Okay.
Then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in their actions and stuffed my friends in a jail cell behind you.
Amazing. Hashtag free the seals. I do like that each of these is like not just like a carbon cutout. Like they're all different. Like the colors are different. That one's got glasses. I like that. I like that there's more detail put into the NPCs. Hey Nick, anything you don't like so far? Andrew, I know it's you. Like, you've been in the last few streams. Like, if you're gonna calm down now, then you can stay, but do you want to just chill? Like, I know you're switching accounts. I know which accounts you're using. It's pretty easy when it's someone who hasn't been in the stream before. Like, just... if you're gonna just cool it, then cool it, but... I mean, you've been here most of the stream. You don't need to... you don't need to ask and try and instigate. Gotta head out, have fun. See ya, Eniac. Have a great night. Thanks for staying as long as you did. Ripto is so easy. Super Flame for part 1, Supercharge. And Flame part 2, Super Flame part 3. The only difficulty I had with Ripto was I had to like wait. I got really unlucky because I was going for the RGB. I was going for the RGB trophy, and like he gave me green and he gave me blue, but then I literally had to wait like 10 more times for him to like finally drop a red one, and it was just annoying. I just had to keep running in circles, just like waiting for the power up. No, you don't have to like, I don't care what he does. Like, if you want to switch accounts or if you just want to like chill, do whatever. Just don't try and rile people up. That's all I care about. I'm not like looking down on it. Do whatever you want. Like, people enjoy the internet. People enjoy streaming in different ways. It doesn't matter to me. But just don't like try and rile people up. To be fair, I have nothing better to do on a Saturday night. Look at me. I'm streaming this. I forget. Can I headbutt these? Yes. This poor guy. Just throwing him at the wall. No idea what's in store for him. This egg actually looks a lot more hidden. He's a chubby funster. Look at him. It's like the sting operation to trip you up. It's weird to me. Yeah. I mean, it's easy when I really, for the most of my streams, it's like the same people, so it's kind of easy to figure out. It got me in the first stream, because I was like, maybe there's a bunch of people watching Spyro, but I'm not really falling for it anymore. I wonder if I can blow this thing up. Oh god! Ah. Do you think Spyro 3 is like irreparably damaging the reputations of rhinos across the place? Like, do you think they're good rhinos? Or do you think all rhinos are assholes? Hashtag all rhinos are assholes. Yeah, it's an anti-rhino video game. Yeah. I'm just saying, let's argue for rhino rights. By the way, rhino rights sounds like me doing an offensive accent trying to ask why there's no rice with my meal. Rice with my meal.
You can hover to get...
How many times are they gonna teach me how to hover in a Spyro game that I've played multiple times? Why they think they have to teach me this every damn level that I go through, sometimes multiple times in the same level? That was my sing-along. Nobody clipped that. Nobody timestamped that. Let's just forget it happened. Okay. Hashtag not every single rhino. Hashtag just most rhinos. Ooh, could you walk on these things before? I don't think you could. I dig it. I really didn't like this level as much as a kid, but the music in this level fucking bangs. So, as an adult, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's play it. What do I have to do here? Oh, right. I have to get it back. I have to get the back over there. I don't know why I was doing an accent. So close. I have trouble with this in the original too. Can't stop dancing. Bit of an Italiano Spyro. A little bit. A little bit of the mild offensive stereotype in the Spyro. Alex, dude, like, it's... I still know it's you. Like, just... relax, alright?
My seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
Yeah, I guess, mods, from now on, just ban them. If it was normally, I would just, like, time them out, but if it's multiple accounts, you gotta ban them. I don't like banning, but, yeah, not really any options here.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinocs have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us.
We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
Now this should be easier because I think the stomp is a lot faster in this game. So in theory, this should go a lot faster. Also, if I remember, the Rhinox do extra damage too. Like when you destroy them. Hell yeah. Dude. I rock. Yeah. Oh, come on. Disagree. Strongly disagree. Stereotype Aussie slang? Yeah. I mean, she's literally named Sheila.
Ready to try stomping the turrets again?
Yes, I am.
Yippee!
I wish I was better at this. I struggled with it in the original, too. Andy, I think the part that gets me is that I thought that, like, towards the end of Ripto, we had, like, a heart-to-heart. And I thought you were, like, I thought you were enjoying the streams. So it's when you do stuff like this that I'm just like, I'm sorry you're not enjoying it more. But it's like, I don't know. I have to ban you if you do stuff like this. I don't want to, but, like, you're being really disruptive. And I don't know if that's, like, that's fun for you. But I just, you know, I'm just trying to have like a chill stream, and I hope that you enjoyed enough that you could just, you know, do something else, but I guess not. Ooh, I might not get this. Hey!
Wow! I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
That's not all right. Sounds like this seal was on Molly. Nah, you got it correctly, John.
Our beach is...
What was I gonna say? Oh, is there a hidden... I think there's a hidden cove here somewhere. I almost always forget about it. Yeah, there is. It's right there. Look at me, remembering in the clutch. To be honest, this is a really good hidden cave. That's really annoying. Jared, he touches kids. Like, my biggest thing with this is that I have gotten my money's worth. Like, I paid $40 for 3 games, and actually no, I didn't. I paid like 35, 32. That discount. But I definitely got my money's worth. Not even a question. So like, I don't care. Like, it's enough of the same where I'm still enjoying it. And that's really what we're trying to go for at the end, right?
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends.
It was 2 games of 40. It would still be worth it. Yeah, honestly, if they left out Spyro 1, I'd still enjoy it.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
That wasn't in the original. I'm just doing a random art. Which one are you not enjoying? Where you're like, it'd be cool if they left it out. Unless you enjoy all the games in the pack, then 40 is a steal. I'm gonna level with you. I probably would have paid 40 just for Year of the Dragon. So, I'm not the best one to go to. Very much getting my enjoyment out of it. My nostalgia. Alright, as much as I love the music in this game, and I think the regular level is okay, the challenges in this level fucking suck. We have to do that stupid fucking egg tube one, and we have to do the fight with Bluto, and they both are not fun. Spyro 2 isn't as good as I remember. Really? I had a lot of fun with it. I had like a lot of fun with it. Spyro 1 was the one I didn't engage as well. But again, that's also, you know, is that the game or is that your memory? You kind of got to look at it both ways. Alright, which way are you going? Directly up? Alright, we'll go there after. Let's do this shit first.
Used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra-high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. Bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now.
I don't...
The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines.
I don't want to do this. I hate this. I hated it every time I've done it. Alright. Here we go. I think there's 11. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Surprisingly good fluid dynamics.
Oh my god, yes. Thank you.
All of our submarines are egg-shaped.
That is one of my least favorite challenges in this entire fucking game. I can't believe I got my second try. Oh, I have never felt more relief. I feel like I just orgasmed 30 times at once. That's how good this feels. My pants are caked in semen. I'm like Maz right now. Just a pool of white spunk. Alright. I feel like I just nutted at the end of No Nut November. Also, No Nut November is ridiculous and stupid. If you want to be a real cool guy, non-stop Nut November.
Rhinox has challenged us to a naval battle. Ours
With or without a rubber band?
is nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we'll get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol. What do you say?
What is...
You want to take on Bluto?
What is kitchen patrol?
Okay, good luck.
Do you just have to, like, guard the kitchen? That doesn't sound that bad. Wow. The explosion effects on this actually look pretty good. I forgot I need to get more ammo for this shit. No, but for real, No Nut November is fucking stupid. Non-stop Nut November. Oh, I have no weapons. Oh, X is to drive. That's right. Oh god. I mean, the shark looks awesome. Oh, it didn't stop. I thought it would stop. It didn't. Actually, you know what? I don't think I saw Bluto poking out of the shark. Usually you can see him, like, poke his head out, but I didn't see that this time. Oh my god, the controls on this. Oh my god, there's 3 of them! I don't think you could store this many missiles before, which has made this a little bit easier. I think you'd only have like 3 missiles max, so they force you to reload more. Hey! Happy with the $3.99 through Super Chat. Be careful, Happy. We try not to do Super Chat anymore.
Wow, that's the
I
first
can't
time
hide anymore.
Pluto
Next
was ever
sponsor.
lost. You dragons must have a ton of talent. I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
We try to stick away. Hey, it's Jackie. Happy Lamp Jackie. Happy, confirm or deny. That's exactly what you look like. Yeah, I try to stay away from Super Chat though, because like, as we found out with Knight's monster donation, that it takes YouTube takes half of it. So keep that in mind. Whereas Streamlabs, I think I get like 95% of it. Nutty November. I gotta go, but it was fun hanging. Miss coming to these. John, come to more streams and watch more videos. We miss you. You're an integral part of this channel. Also, when you're more free, start recording with me and Carlos again. We would be delighted. Later, John Cena. Bam, got him. Okay, I think I got everything up top. Hell fucking yeah, all of that. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to break up with your girlfriend slash common law marriage, because she takes up too much of your time. Also, quit your job. Peace, friends. Same here though about the recording. She was like 10 minutes late. I was doing that to poke fun at the moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, another reason not to do YouTube. Not the quickest. Where am I missing gems? Oh. Sparks is like, it's right fucking there. Alright, but now where am I missing gems? Underwater levels. The epitome of gaming. I did what the kids call a roasted. I think that's what they call it, yeah. Where am I missing a gem? Let's be back outside. By the way, I don't have to do this. The platinum for this game does not require you to 100% it, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I'm going to do it anyway, because I love this game to death. To death. Death awaits you. Of course I missed underwater. Of course I did. Ah! There we go. B-E-A-U-T full. So what's everyone playing? I know I asked this earlier, but I'm gonna ask it again.
I can't wait.
Oh, now they just like talk to you around the place. It's pretty funny. I played a little bit of Red Dead 2, which I know people have been all about. I played a lot of Nier. I want to beat the game again. What else did I do? I'm playing Armello on mobile, which is a lot of fun. In Final Fantasy 11, I had a desire for some old school MMO feels. Nice. I'm honestly shocked that game isn't shut down. I know 14 just announced their newest expansion, which means I have to get back into that game at some point. They're also adding Blue Mage, which is cool.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
Let's. Alright, I'm gonna leave them for a little bit. We're gonna go do the speedway. Then I'm gonna go fight Buzz, and that'll probably be the end of the stream. I do have to go make dinner at some point. I just bought AC Odyssey on sale, so I'll play that soon. Also, Crusader King 2. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at Odyssey or Origins because I haven't played either. Played Tony Hawk Underground. Park Creator is awesome. Nice. Played Berserk and Band of the Hawk, which plays like Pirate Warriors and other Warriors games. It's a Muso game or Museo. Yes! Yes! I was so worried they wouldn't do this. Yes. Oh my god, this makes me so happy. Finally, something like actually hits my nostalgia just perfectly. Sparks is still Sparks is still I fucking love it. The only thing that could have made this better is if Wayne Brady voiced Sparks, but that's okay. No star for our amusement. Odyssey's 40 and Origins 20. Yeah, I saw. The problem is I wanted to make Carlos buy them because he buys the Assassin's Creed games in our relationship, but we'll see. Let's do... Oh, it actually makes you choose the thing? Interesting. Actually, I think it made you do that before. We're going to do time attack, but before we do this, I'm actually going to go talk to Hunter so we can get this done. Dan did a really good job on this level. I usually don't like the speedways, but I think they made this look really pretty.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course.
I think Greg Berger does a better voice for this. A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere. Like, there's not enough like bass in his voice.
Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners. Look out, sheep! Here I come!
I forgot how loud this mission is. Bear with me. I know how loud the audio is. So there's no time limit on this. It's just when you finish it. Alright, we got one more. Good to know they kept this god-awful sound design in. My nostalgia!
Check it out. The squad leader had abducted this egg.
Tater. We should make a salad. It's okay, Nick. My ears don't work anymore after that anyway. Oh, good. Popped in to say hello. What up, Knight? How's your night going? Get it? How's your night going? Because your name is Night Demon? Oh, idiot. It's gonna cost me. I got too complacent. Shit. Shit. I don't have any time. Where's that last one? That hurts. If I didn't miss that Danny line, I would have easily had that. How about you pop out and say bye? And then, so mean. I know, Happy. Where'd that animosity come from? Happy lampjacker. More like sadistic lampjacker. I was gonna say seductive. That's not right. more like seductive lampjacker. That's not what I wanted to do. What a waste of time. I was trying to roll. Did not roll. So, you guys ready for pro strats for pro gamers? If you go this way, you go towards the butterflies, which is faster. Pro stats, pro gamers. I'm the quintessential gamer. Seductive 2. I'm gonna bow out for now. See you later. Also, Seductive Lampjacker is my Halloween porn parody. Nice. I'll see you later, Austin. I'm getting ready to end as well, but only once I beat it's Sabina. Only once I beat Buzz. So we're getting close. What a gamer! Race the butterflies. Oh, I don't like the races that much. Shit, I forgot to look at the trophy of this one. Fly through 4 star speed boosts in 1 lap. Okay, that would have been fairly missable. What's Buzz's? Just beat Buzz. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff out there. Let's see ya. Yeah. Either or, really. Well, I did a roast at night. Yeah. Okay. I'm blaming this motherfucker. Okay, it's 4 speed boosts. Shouldn't be too difficult. Because that's 3 right there. I think you need to do the speed boost to win, don't you? And that's 4. Give me my trophy. Wow, that popped instantly. I missed that shortcut though. That might cost me. My problem with the race is that I always feel like first place is so far ahead. Like there's 3rd and 2nd right in front of me. And first is nowhere to be fucking found. Also, I can't really gain on these guys. Especially not when they use the same speed ups that I do. Whoa, how did he get a fucking speed boost there? I'm calling hacks. Some nonsense going on here. Alright, first place isn't that far ahead, but this is still annoying. Like, I can't pass them if they all use the speed boosts. Literally impossible. There's no, like, shortcuts I can do. This is a pretty on-rails race. I'm not going to catch up to first place. I got to make it. He's so far. That's annoying. That's really annoying. It's because I missed it once. Really, game? Garbage. It's like, it's not even like it's a hard race, it's just boring. Like, I can't think of how to, like, get ahead, other than just, like, cut every corner I can. Which isn't a lot. There's not enough, like, twists and turns for me to, like, cut corners. I'm just mostly going straight, and they're just, like, slightly faster than me. I guess it's easier to pass first, the sooner you do it. So maybe that's something I should have been watching out for. Like, usually they get enough of a rubber-banded lead where I can't really catch up. This is Fester's Quest. I don't know what that is. What's that new game? What's that new artsy shit game that came out? Blinky or something? Spencer, you're a fucking dweeb. You'd know what it is. There was a game that just came out this week. It might have even been yesterday. It's got like a like Steamboat Willie kind of animation looking type shit, I think. Fester's Quest and Adam Family NES game? Why on earth would I be playing that though? Also, I forgot to change the sound back to dynamic. Is it a horror game? I don't know, maybe. Look at how much faster he is than me. I can't win. I need to power up. Plus Ultra. You're goddamn right. Get the fuck out of my face. There is no margin of error in that. Deltarune? No. You're goddamn right I did, Sparks. Bendy and the Ink Machine, yes! What did I call it? Brandy? Let's get the fuck out. How about that? Glide further beyond. Surpass even Metal Gear. Or a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. That's what I was thinking you were thinking of. Why didn't you say it? I know my boss had a t-shirt on of it yesterday when I worked. And I completely forgot it existed as soon as I left. I haven't played it. It seems like up your indie garbage alley. By the way, got the shirt for $5. Kingdom Hearts-ish. It's like slightly tight on me, but like it, so it like looks like I work out, but I don't. And then what else did I get? Oh shit, I haven't even shown this. I want to your indie garbage. Well, you wrote Y-O-U-R, so like do I own the indie garbage? I want to hang that on my back wall, and I want to just start like putting all the posters on top of each other, so it's like an overlaid like wall of a bunch of different games. Where'd you get that? From my work. I got it from GameStop. Eventually, they throw the promotional art out, and I was throwing it out, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I'll take this one." I could have grabbed a Black Ops poster too, but I was like, "No, I don't want it." I hope I get the Smash one.
This balloon will take you to a land closer to the Sorceress, Spyro. You can also use it to come back here whenever you want to.
Thanks, Lana. Shit, that's pretty sweet, right? I see you like putting up posters that say I hate friendships. You know me so well. Moving up in the world. Wow, that was a seamless loading screen. I can't do fire breath in the middle of this cutscene. Settle. Out of Diaz. I don't remember what out of is in Spanish.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness, but he's just not afraid of anything.
Oh shit, is that Sora's voice actress?
Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years?
Slash Inno from Naruto.
Magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate.
Ever seen the Speedy Divers videos? He GameStop dumpster dives every night and he rescues so much stuff. I've never seen that. I threw out a lot too. Luckily, no one else in the store gives a shit about it. I used to have to fight for it in my old store. That's how I got those other ones behind me.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever.
Yes!
You there! Get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
Yes!
Come here.
I love Tom Kenny's Sergeant Bird voice. Ooh, Buzz looks great.
What the devil?
I don't think it's like little things. They look creepy. Her voice is Melissa Hutchinson. Is that the same person? There's games and all sorts of that gets thrown out. I question why. Oh, games get that's very rare. So the only reason the game would get pennied out, which is what they do when they throw it away, they reduce the price to a penny and then just chuck it. It doesn't happen very often anymore. It used to happen long ago. The last time I saw it happen was we threw out the rest of our original Xbox games because we stopped taking them in, and this is a long time after. And sometimes PC games, but that shit never happens anymore. I never see games get thrown out. I may actually have an irrational dislike for the bird. I like him. Let's go, man. Harder than Dark Souls. Oh, shit. He's not supposed to be that fast. Shit. I'm dumb. You don't throw them out, you save them. Games are precious. I mean, obviously, that's why gamers kept it. Nah, but for real, he might be too fast. What do you want me to do, game? Oh, okay. So they changed him up, so he can't, like, make sharp turns anymore. Wow, that's really lasting. That one went for a while. Go in a circle, he can't turn. I'm just saying, in the original, you used to be able to just outrun him. Big dumb idiot. Harder than Dark Souls. Oh, fuck. I guess the timing wrong. That was on me. Ooh. That shouldn't have happened. You gotta think like you're playing Dark Souls or it's impossible. Yeah. Sheepy, sheepy! What? Buzz off. It's Grayson. Ooh. Of the flying Graysons. Murderer. You think of Colleen Villard? Gotcha. They sound very similar. Alright, gents. I'm going to call it there. It's a nice little short stream. Maybe people won't have to sit through a 7 billion hour stream. I don't know how much. I don't know when I'll stream it again. Probably tomorrow. Maybe not. Depends how I'm feeling. But I just want to get a short one out of the way. Enjoy your Saturdays. I don't know if the next time I'll finish the game or if I'll just do like a world or I'll do like a section or two. But I think this is a good like happy medium. I meant the whole stream before I do anything. Nice, yeah. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And ooh, hold on, wait. Look at these portraits. Oh, that's the pandas looking this now. And that's the fireflies. What else we got? Those are the bears. Is he holding a beer? The fuck? I don't know if I like their design, but the human ones are the ones that I feel like the Reignited has struggled the most with. So I'll allow it. Alright. thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, everyone. No, it's definitely beer.